arms and legs off of the body, heads off, blown off, stomachs open and intestines strung out for 15, 20 feet. Just a horrible scene. If I had had a camera and taken pictures of it, I could not show you the pictures. It was that bad.
These are the frontline testimonies of a generation that came together to put their lives on the line to protect our freedoms. We owe it to them to always remember World War II. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. These 3 things will help this channel continue to put out new videos every week. Please consider becoming a Patreon subscriber in order to help us fund travel to interview these incredible soldiers. And please reach out if you know any pro-veteran businesses that would be interested in sponsoring a video.
My name is Jack Moran. I was a rifleman in Europe with George Patton in Company K, 347th Infantry, 87th Division. We were in 4 bloody battles together. The first morning, we had orders to get up in advance. So we had got up. It's nothing to take with you, just your body. Get up and get going. So we did. Got up out of the foxhole, started going. Hadn't gone 15 seconds when all hell broke loose. And 88 screamed in 20 yards to my right. Knocked down 3 or 4 men. I knew 3 of them for sure. To this day, I don't know if they were killed or wounded because we keep moving. We can't stop to go help them. The medics have to come over to help. We got to keep going. Machine gun opened over on our left. And one of my good friends over there got hit right in the face with this machine gun. Badly wounded in the face. The German machine guns fire at such a fast rate that they fire 20 rounds a second. So it's just like being hit with a laser. So my friend Hugh Gorman was down. I learned later, and I've got even a journalistic report on him. He spent 4 years in military hospitals, had 13 operations, is alive today in Ohio. I got a picture of him. I wouldn't recognize him from our training school. His face is so different. But he had to rebuild his cheekbones, his teeth, and everything. But Hugh did survive. I kidded Hugh about one day. I said, Hugh, do you think you had $1 million wound? And he says, yes, absolutely. I couldn't believe that because he had a $1 million wound in me. You know, losing a couple fingers on your shooting finger, so they send you home. You know, but anyway. So we advanced. We were chasing the Germans the first day. The Germans the first couple of days, 3 or 4 days, we didn't see the Germans for the first 4 days. All we knew is they saw us because the 88s were coming in, the mortars were coming in. So we were not firing with our rifles the first 4 days. We saw Germans from a long distance away. We'd throw some rounds from our rifles in that direction, but I'm sure we never hit them. So the day after that, the first night we settled down, but late that afternoon, Bill Hundley, who became a very famous American lawyer, he's very famous. Bill and I went back to visit the scene of a battle that occurred the previous afternoon by the division that we'd relieved. 51 of their dead were laying in this field by actual count. We didn't count them, but it was a report. So we went up to this field. It was actually up a little uphill. We went up there, and here is these dead bodies everywhere. I can't describe how terrible it was. Arms and legs missing, heads off of bodies, stomachs ripped open, guts strung for 15 or 20 feet. Just terrible, just horrible. One lieutenant was laying in front of a grotto to the Blessed Virgin, had a big hole in the side with a red rag stuffed in. He was dead. It was just a slaughter. To be that violent, their tanks must have been involved. Some Tiger tanks must have come screaming into them and just ripping them with running over them, ripping them. They had no chance. So Bill started back towards where we were going to spend the night, and I picked up a machine gun and a rifle, and I put some big bands of ammunition around my neck. They lay drapes all the way down to the ground, very heavy. So I started walking back to join the outfit, and all of a sudden, an 88, an 88 exploded about 25 yards behind me. And so I started to move a little faster. And the second 88 exploded maybe 50 or 20 yards behind me, so they were gaining on me. So I knew they were serious. So I dropped the stuff I was carrying. I dropped the bandoliers, and I ran like hell. And there was a opening in the hedgerow, just like a little doorway in the hedgerow. I raced through that hedgerow, turned left, and fell to the ground. And the next 88 went right through that door. I'm positive it would have hit me personally. It was because they had me zeroed in. They knew they had me lined up right. They just didn't have my distance down. So I thank God for surviving that day. So I went back to the boys and dug in for the night and spent the next night. And day 2 and day 3 were the same. You see no Germans, but watch the 88s coming in. Keep in mind that when I was going through all this, I was 19 years old. I can't imagine the 19-year-old kids today going through what we went through. It was just unbelievable, inhuman, but the gods determined that's what we had to do to keep peace in the world, and here we are. That one in the middle, that's the baby. That's the most important one. Yeah, combat infantryman's badge.
Perfect. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. This is Rishi Sharma. I'm the one who goes and interviews all these World War II heroes, and I wanted to ask you a favor. Jack Moran's birthday is coming up next week. He will be 97, and it would mean a lot to him if you wrote a thank you for your service or a happy birthday comment. He's going to see this video, he's going to see the comments, and you could really make his day. Thank you, and God bless the World War II veterans.
Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. These 3 things will help this channel continue to put out new videos every week. Please consider becoming a Patreon subscriber in order to help us fund travel to interview these incredible soldiers. And please reach out if you know any pro-veteran businesses that would be interested in sponsoring a video. And thank you for watching.